quality time with family and friends. But now, guys, we are just 1 month away from the new school year. Welcome to this edition of Envision Hope Healthy Living. I am Hope. Welcome, co-host.
Hi everyone, and it's me, Pearl.
So today we're going to talk about education, and precisely we're talking about ways to get your kids ready for the new school year. So as a parent, I want you to have a successful school year, but I also know that during summer we are distracted. I mean, we have so much things to do, but your education is very important, right?
Yes.
So today we're sharing some of the things that we do to get you ready for the new school year. Let's start with reading.
Reading is one thing I do a lot all year round,
Yes.
whether I'm in school at the time or on
During
summer break
vacation.
or any break, like winter break or spring break.
Yes.
I'm always reading.
Yes.
And reading is very important. It helps your brain grow and it makes you smarter, especially if you're reading all different kinds of books, whether it's fiction or non-fiction.
So that's very important. And you know, during summer you did the AR reading. We are not done yet because we still have like 3 weeks left, right?
Yes.
Maybe 2 or 3 weeks. So it's very important. Check at your local library if there's any summer reading program. It's a great way for kids to read, keep track of what they're reading, they keep track of their time, and they get some incentive from the library. So what not, to like about it, right?
Yes.
I saw you with a goodie bag this week. So what did you get from the library?
I know I got a bookmark that was scented. It smells really good. It's actually watermelon.
Yes.
I got another bookmark that I can actually make.
Yes.
It's actually a wooden bookmark.
Like a kids for
Yeah.
that, yes. And I saw you with binocular.
Mm-hmm.
Wow, so that's great gift.
Oh, and I got some gift cards.
Oh, good. So you see, that's one way to keep your kids, engaged and continue to learn while still having fun, Another thing that we do is trying to pick a book at your level during summer, just so that you keep up with the same level. But once in a while, if you go to the library, you can read whatever books you like, right?
Yes.
And so now let's talk about, I know here in my house, if you do your work and you read and do other projects that we do during the week, then my incentive is to take you to the pool. So now, can you tell me, you told me about your friends, having a different ideas of how to, read and get some incentive maybe from parents. What were some of those ideas?
One of my friends, if she reads all week,
Yes.
and then on the weekend, she gets $5 to spend at a store of her choice.
Interesting. I like that idea. Yes, because for me, really, $5, it's affordable if, I'm a mother and I'm happy and I'm, if I'm happy with my child, doing his work during the week, yes, I think I would be glad to spend $5 on any goodies that they like. And what about the second idea?
So my other friend, she has this thing called Focus Hour, where every day she focuses on maybe one thing, like maybe reading or doing, I know at our school we have a program for math.
Yes.
Sometimes maybe she'll do that, just during the summer and during school for her homework.
Yes. Oh, that's very good. I like that idea too, just 1 hour a day, because think about it. During summer, let's say you have 24 hours during the day and you are up and running for maybe 12 hours. So during those 12 hours, you can really have your kids focus for 1 hour and do something constructive, productive towards their education, right?
Yes.
Very important. And so, wow, that's a great idea. And I'm sure that sharing this is to help another parent out there. You can tell your child, 1 month from now you'll be back to school, so it's time to start having that focus hour where you can check and make sure that they are doing something, whether it's math, science, anything that they are learning. It might be their alphabet.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, and multiplication is a big one in elementary school. Maybe go over the multiplication table so they are ready for the school, because I believe education is very important. And someone actually said education is the great equalizer in the modern world. So many people earn an income because they have been in schools and they have received an education. So for me, it's very important. I know the value of education, and I want to instill that idea, to make sure that you understand the importance of education, right?
Yes.
And so now let's talk about going to the library. Beside the AR program, you can make, not the AR, the reading program, the summer reading program, you can make sure that you bring some books at home, right?
Yes.
So at least parents, these books are free at your local library. Pick a book or two when you visit the library, and so that your child will have something to read during the week, right? Because many parents maybe can go to the library once a week. So if you bring 2 or 3 books for the week, that's enough. And that's a good way to get the kids ready for school. Another thing that we did, because a lot of time people talk about summer as being a time when kids actually forget a lot of stuff, right? But I believe that if you keep your kids engaged by trying new activities, things that will sharpen their brain, that's another way of keeping your kids ready for school. It doesn't necessarily mean that they have to be doing homework in the morning. Take them outside, explore nature, visit new places where they can learn new words. That's one way to keep them, engaged and keep their brain sharpened for the next school year, right?
Yes.
And speaking about that, there are a lot of things that you can do around your town. It can be just visit, the park, learn about maybe animals in your area. And one thing that I want to do with you is to have you write like 10 countries in each continent. So let's say Africa, I want you to write 10 countries, in Africa. If it's Europe, I want you to write 10 countries in Europe, and we're going to go, one continent after the next. Now, you may not have to do that during just, in one city, right? That's a little bit too much.
Yeah.
But you can choose to do that in a period of maybe 7 days, and every day just come and write a few countries, and the next day you are going to learn a lot.
Yes.
And believe me, sometimes I see students in high school who may struggle to find a country on the map. I myself don't know all the countries in the world, but I know quite a few. So that's a very interesting way of learning during summer without really feeling like, oh my goodness, because you're going to be excited learning about these new places. So great. Another thing I want to add, and this is just to help another parent out there, when your child go out maybe for a visit, if you go to a county fair with a child and they come by, you can have them write something about your day, right? So let's say 10 sentences about just how the day went, your experiences or what you saw. So that's a great way, because then you are combining writing with fun, right?
Yes.
Yes. And I think we went to a museum, and after that you wrote something about the experience, and I really loved it.
Yes, if you guys want to see my trip to Black Hawk State Park,
Yes.
make sure to check out that video.
Yes, because we actually have the video posted on our YouTube channel. So, yes. And we're going to talk about different projects, like a science project during summer. Summer is a great time to learn about science because you have more time to explore, touch, feel, and kind of learn new concepts. And so we are going to be posting our new video on science. And this, can you tell us a little bit about that science project coming up?
So this science experiment coming up is very interesting. I hope you guys will enjoy it when we post it. We will be doing an experiment where we will crush up some cereal and a couple other things.
You can just tell us the goal. What is the objective?
What we want to do is draw out the iron from the foods that we have.
Yes.
That we will be using in that video.
Yes.
And we want to see how much iron we can pull out and if we can pull out any at all from a food.
Exactly, because remember, iron, you can find iron in some food, but not necessarily in all food items. So it will be interesting to see which food, right, can be a source of iron, because iron is very important in our body. To put it, simply, iron is part of your red blood cells. So it's a component of your red blood cells. And red blood cells is what gives us what? Energy, right? Mm-hmm. If you don't have red blood cells, or maybe you don't have enough red blood cells, you can be sick, you can be very fatigued. So it's very important to know that's one of the elements. So we're going to find which food are rich in iron. Right? Yes. And that's another science project that we have coming up. And also, guys, check out other science projects that we have on our YouTube channel. Those videos are great for kids because it would help them, stay engaged and learn. I believe that you can watch video games, but you also want to guide your kid toward things that are educational, right? And that's a great way to prepare them for the next school year. So another thing that I want to say is that many parents can afford resources online, but there are a lot of resources that are free, right?
Yes.
I have visited quite a few, and your program, your Zern program, is a great program for parents because you can still have access even during summer. So I really like that. Another site that I have visited is the Khan Academy.
Khan Academy?
Yes.
Yeah.
They have free videos, but they also have like a subscription video. So, but any parent, looking for resources for children, those two sites are great. And there are many others, but it's really a time for any parent to start thinking about the new school year, right?
Yes.
We do get very busy, but it's the time. So definitely, and that's why we're doing this video. We hope that we are helping at least one other person to think about the new school year and get the kids ready for school. And if we are able to inspire just one person, we would have done our part, right?
Yes.
Yes. Envision Hope is really about sharing, learning, and empowering another person, and that's why we do this video. It might not be like the most, fun content on YouTube, but it's educational and it's really about sharing information and things that we do that can help another child have a great education, right?
Yes.
And so, do you have anything else to say about summer and wishing our fans maybe a good end of summer?
Yes. So although it is good and okay to have fun during summer, summer is there for a good long break.
Mm-hmm.
But it's also good that when we're nearing the end of summer, like now, it's good to start preparing yourself for the new school year.
Yes.
Learning some new skills and just practicing what you've kind of left off from last year.
Yes.
So you're ready for the new school year and so you're not behind.
Yes. And I think as a parent, doing this would really help the teachers, because a lot of teachers do have to spend almost a whole month just trying to get the children at a decent level, at the beginning of the school before they can start new concepts.
Yes.
So if you at home as a parent, you do this work, your child will be ready and the teacher will have to spend less time to get the kid to that level, right?
Yes.
So that's why we do this video, and we want to say thank you for watching our video, and we are going to continue doing these contents, right? Because we believe that somehow somebody needs that, right?
Yes.
So yes, now I'll give you the final words.
Okay guys, make sure to have a great summer and make sure to like, subscribe, and share, and click that notification bell down below.
Yes.
So you know when we post new videos every single time.
Yes, and do not hesitate to check our website invisionhope.com, where we also have great content for you guys. Thank you for watching, and we love you, and happy end of summer.
Bye.
Bye.